Today, I'll be sharing 5 ways to simplify your life. Whether you are washing dishes, talking on the phone, driving a car, playing with your child, talking to your spouse, or reading a magazine, try to focus on only one thing at a time.
Lina Cola for battles won. Lina Cola is the one.
Hello everyone, a very good day to you. I hope you're all doing wonderful today. My name is Lina Cola here on YouTube. This is a mental health channel, and on this channel I speak on psychosocial issues affecting humanity. Issues such as depression, anxiety, single parenting, and abuse, among other issues. If these things interest you, please feel free to subscribe and click the notification bell to alert you every time I upload a new video. The first point in Series 10 is to be grateful when you're feeling good and graceful when you're feeling bad. The happiest person on earth isn't always happy. In fact, the happiest people all have their fair share of low moods, problems, disappointments, and headache. Often, the difference between a person who is happy and someone who is unhappy isn't how often they get low or even how low they drop, but instead it's what they do with their low moods. How do they relate to their changing feelings? Most people have it backward. When they are feeling down, they roll up their sleeves and get to work. They take their low moods very seriously and try to figure out and analyze what's wrong. They try to force themselves out of their low state, which tends to compound the problem rather than solve it. When you observe peaceful, relaxed people, you find that they are feeling good and they are very grateful when they're feeling good. And they understand that both positive and negative feelings come and go. They accept the inevitability of passing feelings. So when they are feeling depressed, angry, or stressed out, they relate to those feelings with the same openness and wisdom, rather than fight their feelings and panic. Simply because they are feeling bad, they accept their feelings, knowing that this too shall pass. I'd like to introduce 2 children's books to you. I'll put the link in the description box below and you can go to Amazon to check them out. Please remember that I do memberships on my channel. You can join. Click join to view the perks and select from the best offer for you. The next time you're feeling bad, rather than fight it, try to relax. See if instead of panicking, you can be graceful and calm. Know that if you don't fight your negative feelings, if you are graceful, they will pass away just as surely as the sun sets in the evening. Number 2, and you may not like this one, but become a less aggressive driver. When do you get the most uptight? If you're like most people, driving in traffic is probably high on your list. To look at most major freeways these days, you'd think that you were on a racetrack instead of a roadway. You know, there are 3 excellent reasons for becoming a less aggressive driver. First, when you are aggressive, you put yourself and everyone around you in extreme danger. Second, driving aggressively is extremely stressful. Your blood pressure goes up, your grip on the wheel tightness, your eyes are strained, and your thoughts are spinning out of control. Finally, you end up saving no time in getting to where you want to go. When you make the conscious decision to become a less aggressive driver, you can begin using your time in the car to relax. Try to see your driving not only as a way of getting you somewhere, but as a chance to breathe and to relax, breathe and reflect. So during the course of your time in traffic and during the course of your lifetime, you're probably going to spend a great deal of time driving. You can spend those moments being frustrated, or you can spend them wisely. If you do the latter, you'll be a more relaxed person. Number 3 in the 10th and final series is to read articles and books with entirely different points of view from your own and try to learn something new. Have you ever noticed that practically everything you read justifies and reinforces your own opinions and views on life? Yes, it does. You don't need to change your core beliefs or your deepest held positions when you read the articles and the news, right? You just need to have a different point of views. And in having different points of views, then you will get different information. Try making a gentle effort to read articles and or books with different points of views, right? All you are doing is expanding your mind and opening your heart to new ideas. This new openness will reduce the stress it takes to keep other points of view away. In addition to being very interesting, this practice helps you to see the innocence in others as well as helping you to become more patient. You'll become a more relaxed, philosophic person because you'll begin to sense the logic in other points of view. Number 4, do one thing at a time. You know, how often do we try to do more than one thing at once? We have cordless phones that are supposed to make our lives easier, but in some respect, they make our lives more confusing. Many of us have the tendency that when we're speaking to one person, our mind is somewhere else or thinking of doing 3 or 4 things or doing 5 chores at the same time. When you do too many things at once, it's very much impossible, right? It's impossible to live in the present moment. You not only lose out on much of the potential enjoyment of what you're doing, but you also become less focused and effective, right? So an interesting exercise to block out periods of times where you commit to doing only one thing at a time is whether you are washing dishes, talking on the phone, driving a car, playing with your child, talking to your spouse, or reading a magazine. Try to focus on only one thing at a time. Focus on what you're doing at that time. Be present in what you're doing. Concentrate. Yes, and you'll notice 2 things beginning to happen. First, you'll actually enjoy what you're doing, even something mundane like washing dishes or cleaning out a closet. Yes, and when you focus rather than distracted, it enables you to become absorbed and interested in your activity, whatever it might be. Second, you're going to notice that you'll be amazed at how quickly and how efficiently you'll get things done. So since I've become more present, moment-oriented, my skills have increased in virtually all areas of my life. I'm able to create books. I'm able to write. I'm able to do a whole lot more things. I'm able to create videos just by focusing on one thing at a time. You can do the same thing, right? When you're talking on the phone, when you're writing, when you're reading, when you're cleaning the house. It all starts with your decision to do that one thing at a time. Number 5 in series 10 and the final series is to count to 10. Count to 10. Let's just count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is a strategy that I use when I get angry with my child. I hope many other parents will use this to cool down as well, because, you know, these children nowadays can be very difficult sometimes, you know. So I've improved this strategy by incorporating the use of breathing. And all you have to do is, when you feel yourself getting angry, take a long, deep inhalation. And as you do this, say the number 1 to yourself. Say it to yourself. Then relax your entire body as you breathe out. Right? Repeat the same process with the number 2 and all the way to number 10 at least. And if you are really angry, continue on to 25 and 26. Continue to 30. You know, what you are really doing here is clearing your mind with a mini version of meditation exercise, right? The combination of counting and breathing is so relaxing that it's almost impossible to remain angry once you are finished. This exercise is equally effective in working with stress or frustration, whether you feel a little of it or a lot of it. You give it a try. The truth is, this exercise is a wonderful way to spend a minute or two, whether you're angry or not. I've incorporated this strategy into my daily life simply because it's relaxing and I enjoy it. I have something exciting to share with you. If you look underneath the video, you will see a super thanks. So any video that you watch and you love them, you can give a super thanks to show your appreciation. I would really appreciate that. The super thanks will be going towards items that I need to use for this channel. I hope you're all doing wonderful today. My name is Lena Cola here on YouTube. On this channel is a mental health channel. On this channel, we speak on psychosocial issues affecting humanity. Issues such as depression, anxiety, single parenting, and abuse. If these things interest you and you want to connect to my channel, please subscribe and click the notification bell and you will get all my videos. Thank you so very much. Click the next video on the screen and I will see you in the next